hold the weight of dreams, rusting wise, but his heart redeems. Echoes of a world that's slipping away. He stands alone in the shadow decay. Who will hear the silent cries when stars fall from empty skies? He's a last caretaker, the lone machine fighting for a world he's never seen, saving souls in a world gone cold. Still never, heart of gold. Heart of gold. Dusty winds howl through the void, faded memories, hope destroyed. He stitches the pieces one by one, a spark in the dark, the last sun. Binary prayers in the night, dreaming of a dawn's first light. He's metal and cold, but he feels it all, rising again when the rest will fall. He's a last caretaker, the lone machine fighting for a world he's never seen, saving souls in a world gone cold. Still never, never, heart of gold. Heart of gold.
Welcome, gamers, to Ace Gaming. I'm your host, Steel Nevar, solo on the mic for this here episode number 9 of The Last Caretaker. I apologize for that. I was listening to that awesome opening song and actually forgot to unmute my mic. I see the meters are dancing now, so I think we're all good. So let's do a little check-in. We've got Just Kristen, Absolute Casual, Pixel, Great Gamer Games. There's the Mind Stone, and of course, the beautiful, talented, Amanda Amazing, my partner, my love. Amanda Amazing. Please give her a like, give her a subscribe. She's getting so close to the 250 mark. And speaking of that, goals. Look up here, ladies and gentlemen. I've got 276. I am closing in on that 300 mark. Wow. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. It's all because of you guys. Just thank you. All right. Let's get focus. Oh, let me put my glasses on because chat's going crazy. So I can read properly. Welcome in, Tracy. Welcome in. Yeah. All right. So we are in The Last Caretaker. And when last we were together, we had just cleared the oil rig of all the bad guys. But we hadn't cleared all of the loots and stuff. Well, off stream, I did a little work because, I'm a crazy man, can't sleep, and love this game. So let's get into the game. And I kind of paused it because look at that beautiful sunrise. Isn't that just gorgeous? Yeah. All right, so let's get into what I've done. And it's crazy. It's, I have to admit, I kind of steel Nevar'd it. But it works really well. All right, so we have a bunch of solar panels and wind cyclones up here. And then we come across, oh, by the way, every piece of material loot that I could scrap and find has been scrapped and found and used. So we've got lots of power generating devices because this place uses the power. Oh my gosh. And by a lot of power, I'm talking some serious power. I mean, oh, what is going on? I'm hearing all kinds of chimes and... Hey, not a problem there, Pixel Great Games. We are firm believers in shouting each other out. Growing together is what our motto is. Together we grow. Not a problem at all. You're an excellent content creator. We're glad to help support you. Back to the power. So all that power is being generated, so it's got to go somewhere. Well, we've got 5 batteries here. And then we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And another 6. So that's 13 over here. And then we go upstairs. And we got another 3 and another 4. Just the batteries to house this mess. It is it's awesome. I know it looks chaotic with all the wires and cables going everywhere, but it works by push button. And so like all of these are the oil tanks that get produced. Oh, let me go down here. Let me do my thing. Let me do my little turn on the catwalk. I do a turn on the catwalk, yeah. All right, so there's our oil pump. It pumps all the oil. And, of course, you have to have electricity, and this is the oil output. It goes up the wall, through the wall, and we close the door just in case any bad guys want to try to sneak in on us. And then it goes up here. And it comes to right here. So this button, if I click this button, it turns on the electricity and the oil pumps, and the oil tanks fill up. Okay, so it's using quite a bit of juice, as you can see here. So we'll let that run for a little bit. So then, all right, we're gonna turn that off. Okay, so we've got oil and we've got power that goes into this machine. This is the gasoline percolator 5000, as I call it. And this thing is a beast. So we go ahead and we turn on this power. And you notice this line is red, this line is yellow. So this is petrol being made. This is diesel being made. And as it produces diesel and petrol, every once in a while, it drops out plastic. Yeah. So we kind of have an unlimited supply of plastic here. See, right there. Bonk. Okay. So, as it produces petrol and diesel, let's follow the diesel. Down here, we've got 2 tanks that are almost full of diesel. And then this line goes over here. And we have a petrol tank. Now, petrol fills up much slower than diesel. So we're going to wind up having to put another diesel tank in, but that's okay. We're kind of keeping it small, and this is small at this point. So now you're wondering, well, where does this all go? Why are you doing all of this? Well, we got to get that stuff down to the boat, right? Because that's the quest. We have to provide petrol to a gas generator to create the carbon dioxide that we can then fill the rocket. Okay, so we need lots of petrol. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of juice in order to make this. But now, how do we get it down to the boat? Well, that's what these 3 switches are here. So if I turn this switch, all the diesel comes out of the 2 tanks and heads down that line. Okay, I flip that switch off. Now it stops flowing down to the down that direction, but it continues to just fill back up the 2 tanks, and the petrol just keeps right on a chugging. So let's say, oh, we want to add petrol down that line. Just flip that little switch, and it starts pulling out of the petrol tank and goes down that line. Oh, maybe we want some oil. It goes down that just like that. But where is all of this going? Oh, by the way, I put in a recycler and a fabricator and a couple of boxes up here for cleanup. Most of the time I don't even need these anymore, but they're still here just in case. So we go down this line, and it goes down there. And we're going to give a shout out to a channel supporter, Gaming Old Dude. He actually was playing this area, this oil rig, yesterday while I was actually playing off stream in this area. And how I had this wired was I came over here, and then I went over this rail down across there and had it running down the actual inside. The problem was, whenever I'd raise and lower the elevator, a lot of times it would disconnect the cable. But he actually showed me, and it's a great way, he came around over here, and then he bungee jumped off and right into the water and down. So, yep. Grab that. All right. So then that line where everything was coming comes down in, and it goes right into this long line here. So whenever I hit the button for petrol, it fills this tank. I hit the button for diesel, it puts it in this tank. Oil for this tank. Now, if you notice all of these cables, this is so if I ever, make sure you tell him that Steel Nevar sent you. Yes, absolutely. Yes, leave a comment and, on his videos. That would be fantastic. He's a really great content creator. So I've got all of these little cables out here that run to all 4 corners. So in case I have a hard time powering the boat and parking it properly, I can still connect the boat to any of the 4 sides of this area. Now, come on, jump. Now, back to the efficiency. That one hose feeds all 3 tanks, but then it comes across. I just put the one hose in. I connect it over here. This is the same exact method. They are all pulling all the lines, so it will fill either if I push the oil up top, it fills that tank and these. If I have, as long as this cable's hooked up. If I choose petrol or diesel, it just fills up whatever tank I select up there. How efficient is that? Now I got to call the elevator because I bungee jumped off. Now, last time we were together, right at the very end of the stream, right at the very, very end, I ran back to the boat, and Bruce was acting weird. And Amanda Amazing asked, well, did Bruce get struck by lightning? What's going on there? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But he was acting all sorts of weird and funky. I loaded up the save yesterday morning, and Bruce immediately attacked. He was pissed at me. Oh, he was mad. He was so mad. So, yeah, that was a whole lot of fun. But, yeah, we just hit this little button. It turns everything off. Once everything cycles in, the Petrol 5000 cools off. All of the rigs continue to charge the batteries. And when you run this system with the pump at the same time, oh my gosh, does it pull the juice. I mean, all the lines and everything. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's make it all purdy like Christmas. Look at all those lines, all pretty. Oh, let's go ahead and we'll activate the diesel line too. So we got some red, some yellow, some blues, all flowing, all nice and pretty. So let me know in the comments what you think of my oil rig setup. Like I said, I need to build a few more tanks up here to kind of hold it. Jaws theme starts playing. Dun 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 dun. Giant shark fin pops out of the water. No, not his shark fin. His big mouth just popped right out of the water, just coming at me with all sorts of biting pressure. It was crazy. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments and stuff. What do you think of my setup? I know that I'm probably going to need to build a few more tanks to hold a little bit more juice. But I wasn't sure. The battery situation and the energy usage is what scared the bejeebies out of me. I set it up a little early yesterday, and I drained all of the power out of the batteries that I had, like lightning fast. And it was like, whoa, okay, I've got to fix that. I got to steal Nevar this. And so I did. Now, all right, so now we've got lots of good stuff going on. And just that quick, I mean, the diesel damn near filled up again. Okay, it's pulling the last little bits of diesel. Let's go ahead and grab this plastic. I left that plastic on purpose because I wanted to show that there was a real good supply of it here. I'll throw this stuff up here, and I don't need this here. All right. Da, 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 da. We're squirreling. We're squirreling. Dee, dee. All right, so we've got quite a bit of petrol now, and we got quite a bit of diesel, and you see it's still pulling more diesel down. One of the things, off of that, right down here, for those that don't know yet, I'm going to give a spoiler. So a little spoiler about this pillar. You've been forewarned. If you don't want to know the spoiler, mute for the next 30 seconds. All right, here we go. There, right down there, about 60 meters is the pillar opens up into a room, and you definitely want to go down there and get into that room. There's a lot of really good loot. Yeah, lots of really good loot down in that room. You definitely want to hit it. All right, so you can now unmute from the spoiler if you did so. Ah, nice hose work. Thank you. Thank you so much. And so we come over here and we darn near have a full 2,000 gallons, right? Welcome in, family Rams. Laura, nice. Gaming with Ford Power. Wow. Oh, Edgar Brooks. Yes. I'm seeing lots of wonderful, amazing names that I love. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. So we're almost full of diesel, up to 2,000 liters, right? Well, actually, it's 2,000 liters per tank, and also in the boat tank. So we've got quite a bit of diesel already. Now we just, we're going to kind of be done here. So we're going to just go ahead and pop that off. And ta-da! We can now disembark. We've got lots of diesel. We've got a little bit of petrol. We're going to work on that. But the reason why I'm not quite so worried is we got quite a bit of oil. And there's already oil at the rocket. Oh, subs done all around to everyone, and hi to all coming in. That's so awesome, Tracy. Thank you so much. Cameron Cook, welcome in, my friend. We're about to go find out. We're seriously squirreling. I do apologize, but, you know, it's what I do. We're ready to disembark, and we're going to go find out the last mission, or our last episode, whether or not... Oh, wait a minute. We're moored. Gotta take off the mooring lines. Silly steel. Can't go nowhere if you're moored. All right, let's try this one more time. We're gonna disembark, and we're gonna head back to the Lazarus complex, because last episode we left a lot of food productions going, but we didn't know if the food productions... actually, where is the Lazarus complex? Okay, well, hello? Why is it not highlighted? Dink! Okay. We didn't know if leaving the food productions going would keep going while we were away or not. We had queued up a whole lot of food production, so it'll be easy to tell if it kept going or not. Oh, not a problem there, Gaming with Ford Power. I just appreciate you so much and all your support for the both Amanda Amazing and myself. You're just a huge supporter. Not a problem at all. Yes, sending you strength and good vibes, Just Kristen. Just Kristen's on the phone today, and it's Black Friday. Ew. I feel so sorry for her. Let's get a whole bunch of hearts in chat for Just Kristen, because unfortunately she's out there in the public today, and yeah, it would take something very major for me to go out into public today. Them people are nuts. Hydrate, everyone. If you've got them, drink them if you got them. If you don't got them, go get them, as our friend Het would say. Can you tell I'm a little excited? I'm having a lot of fun in this game. This game is so much fun. If you like games of like survival and crafting and just, you know, doing your own thing whenever you want to do it, this is the game for you. It is so much fun. The only time that you're in a kind of a rush is whenever you're hauling the seed from the human seed, from the seed vaults to the Lazarus complex. That's the only time that you're, really in a hurry. Everything else is, you could just take your own sweet time, scrap everything, which, by the way, little secret, that's how you level up. Your scrapping and your recycling, that's where you get your experience points. So that way then you can, let me get out of here. That's how you get your skills real fast, and you get your skill points. You can earn all the good things to craft, and you get all your enhancers. So then you have way better battery and power management and engineering scrapping. Yeah. If you scrap it all, take it, scrap it all. If it's not nailed down, and if it's nailed down, get your crowbar out and scrap that too. I have the philosophy, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So far, everyone's been super nice, but thanks for all the hearts. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, agreed. Far too peoply today. Yes. I was reminiscing a story earlier this morning. It's been, about 7 years ago. Oh, story time with Steel Nevar. We haven't had one of them in quite a while. Since we got time. About 7 years ago, I totally forgot, it was Thanksgiving and did a big dinner, yada yada. And so doing the big dinner, kind of ran out of food in the house. So the next day, not thinking about it being Black Friday, I actually went out to go get some groceries. And it was kind of in the later afternoon. And our Walmart, when they have a Black Friday sale, they don't have a lot of room for all the extra TVs and the DVDs and all the specials, that they have ordered. And that year, they had overstocked in socks and the DVD, extra discounted DVDs and TV sets. And I mean, it was just an overload. And so they actually put a lot of that stock over in the food area, the grocery section. And I went in there to go grocery shopping, and this woman got in my face and was yelling at me about some stupid discount DVDs that was in a stand that was like right there. I was looking at, Totino party pizzas, not paying attention to the DVD, and she just got in my face like, "What are you doing? You can't take all them." And I'm like, "I don't want them. You can have them all." I mean, just instantly, just that quick, she was all hackles up and ready to throw fists. And I was like, damn. I got the bare minimum that I needed, and I got the hell out of there. Yeah, too people-y out there today. So like I said, I don't go out on Black Fridays anymore unless I absolutely have to. And that concludes story time with Steel Nevar. Yeah. And that's why I don't go out during Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Yep. Pixel great games. Yep. People are just, I don't understand. Some people just take it way too seriously. At least I'm not physically out with people. Just have to talk to them on the phones. Yeah. I don't understand how people, they see quote unquote a sale and they just lose their mind. And for what? Something that, is maybe a few bucks cheaper. It doesn't make... no. No. I'll just wait. I'll just wait it out. There's Helios Station Gemini. Looks pretty clear. No, there's a few boxes that I missed. Oh boy. We're gonna have to come back and loot that thing up a little bit better. Yeah, whenever I loaded up the game and I stepped out of the boat, you know, out of the little hut thing right there, and Bruce was already attacking the side of the boat, all jaws just going nuts. I was like, oh crap, what did I do? I wasn't meant to upset you. And he just was going nuts. So yeah, unfortunately he had to go be put down. We're headed off to... I mean, look at this. Look at the ray tracing. Look at all of that. It's just so gorgeous. And we burned through about 300 liters of diesel. So I think we're pretty close to being where I want the boat to be diesel wise. So I might add one more tank of diesel out here on the front. I'm thinking about changing some of these level 2 solar panels into the level 3s, kind of like what we're seeing there on the left side with the 2 panels. Those are level 3s. Thinking I might change the 4 up on the top of the roof to those level 3s. Make them like 3 level 3s up there instead of 4 level 2s. I think that might help the efficiency of the electricity a little better. Kind of space them out a little bit. Whoop. I hit the wrong key. Come on. I want to pilot said boat. Oh. Guess what? Bruce is mad. Bruce is attacking the boat. And for whatever reason, no. For whatever reason, the boat went into reverse. Hello. Boat said no. All right, we're just gonna park for a second. We're gonna park for a second. We're gonna kind of let things mellow out. Not sure what's going on. It seems like I just realized that I don't have sound in my ears. I've been yakking away, and didn't even realize it. There, I've got sound in my ears. All right. Now, why did we all of a sudden just stop and head backwards? That was so weird. All right, well, we're still going backwards. Why are we going backwards? We are anchored, right? No, we are not anchored. Drop anchors. Something's going on here. Weirdness. Okay. Okay. Now it's saying that we're anchored. Can you do something loud in the game? Okay. 1 second. So I fixed that. You want something loud? All right. We can do something loud. 1 moment. Do do do. Go ahead, poke your head back up. Go ahead, come on. I know you want to. I know you want to. Come on. All right. Was that loud enough? At least I'm not physically. Okay, agreed. Okay, love you too, Amanda Amazing. Okay, I heard game sounds. They could be turned up a bit. Yeah, no issues here. All right. Now we have Mr. Bruce, who seems to have... Did he hurt the boat? No, I don't think he hurt the boat. Hey. I want the little piece. Thank you. Did he hurt the boat? Nope, nope. Didn't hurt the boat. All right. Not sure why this water is coming in over here. Tally-ho! Oh, we're going to get the wavy effect. I hate the wavy effect. Because you start to scrap and it'll get right near the end and then possibly not collect or finish scrapping everything. And then whenever you scrap Bruce, you have to look for all of the little baubles. Dislike that. Not a fan of that. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll just check this here. This buoy. Yeah, there we go. So was there no game sounds before I actually turned them on? Bloop. Yeah, that is so weird. All of a sudden, I had them before, and then they were just gone. But having had audio problems in the past, I knew pretty well where to narrow it down. Da 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 da. Squirrel. All right, this one can go in there. No, I think there was. I just wanted to make sure it was still there. Ah, perfect. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you. Plus, we hunted a Bruce live. And then we deposit similar. Then we put our sniper rifle back. We're getting a little low on the sniper ammo. All these amazing goodies. So hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Friday. Oh, there's carbon fiber and titanium. I just love the colors of those two. Those two are just so pretty. All right, we'll deposit similar in there. Check up here. Okay, we'll deposit a little bit more in there because we have been using some of the resources in out of the boxes here on the boat for our oil rig setup. So we gotta replenish the supplies. Never know when we might need to do something. Hey, Beer Run Bob, welcome in. Very cool. So good to see ya. Oop. Got a little extras. So the little extras can go in here. Nope. Then we got some extras of these things. These can go up here. Like that. Perfect. All right. We have ridded the waters of one Bruce. But guess what? He respawned. All right. Let's fire up. Let's get going. Let's go. That was a pretty good little stop. Yeah, been a good minute, but I still kicking it. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate all of you for swinging in and visiting with us today. I know your time is extra valuable these days, especially this Christmas season as they come. And it means the world to me that you took the time to come and spend it with me and Amanda Amazing. I appreciate it so much. Oh, let's go. Yeah, it's like I wanted to get the oil rig done. Was like, okay, we need the petrol, we need the diesel, we need to get that established. But this question of whether the production kept going or not while we were away has just been a nagging thing in the back of my brain going, did it continue? Did something break? What's going on here at the Lazarus complex? I was really scared that it would take all the power, producing all that food, and then possibly the seeds would go bad. Whether the seeds would actually disappear, there were so many questions. So many questions. Okay, turn. The boat doesn't turn unless I'm powering it. Weird. Okay. Come on. I don't know if that's a normal boat thing or not, but that's kind of weird to me. All right, we'll moor it, and that'll help pull it in. Come on. Pull it on around. Pull it on around. We want it to get a little closer. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Oh, probably have to raise the anchor. That'd probably help. All right, let's do that. Fine. Raise the anchor. You know, pull us a little closer now. Slowly but surely. Am I close enough to make that jump? Yeah, I can make that jump. Okay. Now we'll get the second line to pull in. Nice. All right. We're probably not going to be here that long, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right. So, if you haven't been a part of what my Lazarus looks like, I have a little wires and a couple of things and batteries everywhere. I still Nevar'd it, of course. Power steering, gotta love it. Yeah, that's actually, yes. Power steering. Exactly. Lazarus complex. Well, there's still power running. Okay. Batteries are looking good. A little person seems to be all sorts of freaked out. I can't grab it. Not good. Not good at all, because there's not anything in there, and I can't get that thing off of there. Oh, not good at all. And it didn't keep going while we were gone. We have seriously messed up our game. Oh, no. I honestly don't know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. I am at a loss here. There's no seed in it. See, it says paused. Seed not refrigerated, so it's like all sorts of bugged out. So it says that there's a seed, but there is no seed. I can't throw it. I can't drop it. I can kind of briefly pause it at times. I can't move it. I can't get the I can't get it to off of there. And Yeah, the worst that I thought would happen is it would stop making food, but I can't even knock it off of there. Load an old save file. Oh, could do that. The problem is the save file that we have that would be back to where there was a seed in here and everything was good and all of that is before the oil rig. So we would have to do the whole oil rig all over again. That's a good idea, man. Amazing. Save and reload maybe while here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Save an 8. Yeah. Okay, so we just saved 9 seconds ago. We're going to exit the game. Bear with me. I'm going to switch us to the other screen real quick. And I'm going to turn on my mic over here in this screen. Just Kristen, what you've missed is I did save more often. I saved a lot. I do have a save while we were at that complex before we headed off to the oil rig. But it's before the oil rig. And that's like, you know, what, about 10 hours of game? Yeah, not good. Okay. Okay, let's load back up the game. There's the audio. So let's find out what we've got. So we're trying to save while we are here. And we're going to find out if saving and reloading with us here will fix the problem. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Eyes crossed. Toes crossed. Please. Please work. Please work. Please work. Because I can't even get the box off of there. Yeah. Oh my. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, we're gonna hang here for a few minutes. You all brainstorm and come up with some thoughts. I've shut off the power to this one. No power, turn on. Let me turn off the power of this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking report this. Which one is that? Is it the eye? No, it's is it like an F1? I gotta be careful because my F buttons do scene selections. Yeah. That is so bizarre. I'll have to clip this and show them this. Yeah, we reloaded to save. We saved here, reloaded that save, and it's still doing it. So definitely brainstorm possible solutions. Found this on Steam Community Forum, same glitch. This happened to me this evening, but the cause was a mass of those blob things that were hiding around the top of the Lazarus Hall. I managed to catch them as they came down. I shot most of them off the rack, but 3 were hanging out on the pod and hiding around it. Sorry for spamming the chat. No, not a problem there, Pixel. Great. Problem is, there are no bad guys. I've eliminated all the bad guys in this whole complex. That's why have no fear of running around it without a weapon open at all. I've hunted and eliminated everything. Okay. So keep those thoughts and coming. I'm going to step away for just a moment while I use the facilities and maybe even cry a little bit. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for an extended time out there, but Man Amazing and I were kind of brainstorming as to possible solutions. Well, as Pixelator, I do apologize, she corrected me on that, had mentioned possible bad guys, so I say let's go hunting, at least hunt. There, I don't foresee, I know that there are a couple of starfish down in the water that I didn't shoot out because I didn't know that I could fire the gun underwater, which I now know that I can do. Oh, I wonder. Wait a minute. No, there's water. There's water. I thought maybe it ran out of water. And that's why it was freaking out. That was a quick thought. Okay. Well, let's go see if we can hunt some bad guys. Yes, thank you so much for looking up that info. So we're going to go hunting for possible bad guys. So let's start at the roof and we'll work our way down. Hello, bad guys? Be very, very quiet. I hunt in bad guys. You're welcome. I got all fired up on your behalf. Thank you so much. Well, if nothing else, we're gonna be collecting a whole lot of bio nuggets that we won't need. Because if I have to reload the save before the oil rig, we head off to the oil rig. Which shouldn't take too long, because now I kind of know what I'm doing there. Have a little better game plan. Problem is all of that wiring that I did. Oh my gosh. So much wiring. But I had a lot of fun. We're hunting. But I'm also showing you just how clear I made everything. Can you redo this station and pods thing? Yes, I can. I do have a save. I believe it's number 3 that I had said was off limits. Because we didn't know if, when we left, if the production of the food would stop or not. Never dreamed anything about the pods. So I did a double save before we left here, and then issued one of the saves was off limits just in case of this type of scenario. And so yeah, I do have a save where the pods should be all good. But the problem is it's before all of the work of the oil field or the oil rig, and us heading to the oil rig. And so would have to do all of that work again. And then the other problem is we've now learned of this problem about leaving and causing it to be a problem. That means that pretty well I have to stay here and develop the human and all the food that's queued up again before we head off to the oil field. So I was kind of leaving that one as kind of a farming of bad guys. Ability to farm for more bio as need be. I could just pop the center. All of the little things would come out. All the bio nuggets. Kill all of them, and then we were all good. And farming all of that. There's no way to dismantle. Yeah, there's no way to dismantle those Lazarus pods. You were trying to be sneaky. All right. Okay, I don't see any more tentacles. Also don't see any secret doors or hidden rooms. Okay. That's all of these guys. Now we go through the tunnel. We'll go through the tunnel here. Actually, we need to be able to see where we're going to go through the tunnel. I remember there was a tentacle out here. Little starfish or two out here. Here's one. Oh, we're all out of ammo. We're all out of rifle ammo. Not good. All right, no more tentacles there. Now see, this was the one that I was remembering, was this tentacle here. Okay. Oh, there's another one down here. Oh, there's a robot. Another tentacle there. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's the robot that we kicked out. It did not work. So we are clearing all of the bad guys that are still hanging out that I didn't clear because I was using as a bio spawners. Okay. Oh, we're down to 35 bullets. Okay. We may have to come back with a few more ammos. Okay. Yep. I'm not sure where a ladder is. There'd be a ladder. Oop. Come on, go up the ladder. CPR. Clear. Oh, he's lost. All right, so we were started this way. So, Pixelator had read. Oh, there's another tentacle down here. Online. Not quite, because not quite yet. Pixelator had read that someone had the same kind of problem when they did the same thing, but once they cleared some of the bad guys that were there, that the pods broke free on their own. And so we're trying that, making sure that everything is nice and cleared for bad guys. I had left these guys as spawners of bio. Plus I didn't know that I could shoot underwater. Because, you know, actual physics. Okay, so this one's gonna be interesting. We're pretty well out of ammo, but yep. Okay, so then we put this away and we break out the crowbar. Hiya. We go back to the old way. We use our flashlight to kill any of the leeches. All right, so that is all of the bad guys cleared. Because there's the tunnel that we came out of when we came over into this outer ring. All right. So now we'll go check. Oop. We'll go check the pods. Oh, wait a minute. You never go up that ladder. You always go down it. All right. So we're going to check this. And if not, then it is definitely something to report. Nope, it's still wiggling. It's still wiggling. Gimme! 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 Is it worth waiting to see if it will fix itself with time like the one person said? Yeah. Yeah, we could easily do that because, I mean, we've still got, you know, a bunch of food. Let's turn off that. We've got a bunch of food still queued up to go. So we could just hang out here a little bit and tell stories. Hence why we left was because it was gonna be rather kind of boring. Yeah, we should be able to leave a complex like this and be able to produce stuff while we're away. But I guess that means maybe I'm going to have to put one of these on the boat because it takes so long to produce. So that'll put one of these on the boat to make the food. So then we can run around. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that, well, I don't want to build it on this here without those popping off. Come on. Yeah, because I can make one of these and put it on the boat. Right here. And I mean, it doesn't take much to build. I mean, I can make 42 of the darn things with the amount of resources that I have just in these boxes. This doesn't even count the stuff that I have on the boat, resource wise. So it doesn't take much to make one of those food processors for out on the boat. Yeah, it just... my foot. Ah. Nope, that didn't work. I mean, I can... Every once in a while, I can get a hold of it and stop it from shaking. See, and that... See there? The timer is actually counting down because it's not socketed, so the seed's going to go bad in 23 minutes. And that's two of our seeds. Okay. Yeah. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. If anybody's got any other ideas. I mean, we've turned off the power. Just in case there was a suction. Is it supposed to, you dancing around like, no, this is not supposed to do this. This is bad. This is very much bad. I mean, every once in a while I can get a hold of it, and that little flash is I'm actually attempting to throw the thing. I can get in there and it's like, oh, what would you like to do? I want to disconnect you. That's what I want to do. Whack it with my crowbar. Can't even knock it loose. Yeah, I need to clip it and post it to the devs. Yeah, absolutely. Huh? It won't let me dismantle. No. The seeds that we have in the seed vault is what we have. That's it. Can't make seeds. I can make the little containers for the seeds. These things, the Lazarus pods, I can make those, but I can't make the seeds themselves. Yeah, keep those ideas and thoughts coming, because I'm going to give it about another 10 minutes to hopefully they shake themselves loose and disconnect. And then if they don't disconnect in like, say, 10 minutes or so, because they're going to go bad in 19 minutes, we'll have to load up the previous save. Actually, you know what? It might not be a bad idea just to save again real quick. reload that one and make sure that I even have that one. I keep talking like I do and might need to make sure. Okay, we'll back up here. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. And we're exiting to the desktop, so we're actually reloading the game, not just, exiting out. Don't save over. I saved it to the number 8. Okay. Before you reloaded the game. Oh, whoops. I did. I resaved over the one that that I had saved earlier. So this is number 3. This one should be in the vault. All the seed pods good. In the vault. Seed pods good. Okay. Okay, where's the second one? There's one. Where's the second pod? Did I save it before bringing in the second pod? Okay, we'll run over here and look. I'm not even seeing the second pod. So this one's good. Oh my gosh. Okay, 3 is... Oh wow, okay. 3 is definitely not the game that I thought. 3 was before we even went to the Lazarus complex. Not good. This is at Station 32? Oh, not good at all. So 3 was before we ever went to the rocket, even. Oh dear. I was being so careful, or at least I thought I was being so careful. Oh no. So what this is me utterly defeated. I overwrote the one that I had said was off limits. And so we don't have the save that we did before we left the complex with the 2 seeds inside the machine. We have the save before we headed to the rocket complex. We have those. And plenty. In fact, we have like 3 of those. Oh, we do have one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Number 2. Write this down. Number 2. Where's my notes? Okay. So it's not, all hope is not lost. Writing down number 2. Never save over. Oh, okay. Okay. So, we do have, before we go to the oil. So we do have that one. And they're good. Food's good. Seeds are good. Okay. So now, we will exit the game. Number 2. We may have to come back to this. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're going to load up number 8, which is the one that I saved before doing all of this and almost freaking out and having a panic attack. Okay, load number 8. And it's still shaking. They're both still shaking. I seem to be moving it. It's not. Hey! Got that one. Okay, come on. Pick it up. Oh! Come on. Stand up. Okay, got that one. All hope is not lost. Yeah. They underestimated the determination of the Nevar. Gimme. Woohoo! Yes. Okay. Sit. Okay. Gimme. Ah. Yes. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, panic attack averted. I'm a glass box of emotion. Wow. Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sticking with me. I do apologize for the panic that I had, but you can kind of understand. Losing roughly 12 hours of gameplay would suck. Okay. Saving to number 8. Making a note before oil on number 2. Number 8. 2 seed pod after oil. Good to know. I'll have to do it soon. You fixed it. Congratulations. Oh, I'm so glad that I could help. I'm just glad that you were here to witness it. Yeah. But how I did it was I got back behind there with the little grabby claw up onto the rim of it. And then as you grab something, it gives you the right mouse button to throw. And I would grab it and throw it. Grab it and throw it. And I just kept moving the pod to the front of the machine. And finally it popped its seal right out. Yeah. So that's how you do it, is you get behind there and then you can kind of basically push or throw the pod out the front of the machine. Okay. Well, now we've grown quite a bit of food while we were monkeying around. Oh, these are dead. This is the way. So get some of the resources back from those things. So now, shall we craft some humans? Because we still got a lots of food being generated. So we're going to be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let's go ahead and unload resources. Sir D, welcome in. Welcome in. The stream is going a lot better than it was. I just about had a panic attack and was about to freak out. Because I thought I had completely broke my game wholeheartedly and was about to lose like 12 plus hours worth of gameplay. But through determination and the patience of some fantastic folks, we were able to work our way through it. Actually, this one needs to be over here. And this one, we're going to kind of separate it out. Because this is the bio nuggets. The nuggets need to go into the recycler. So, is there any other nuggets? No more nuggets there. No more nuggets there. Okay. I would cry if you couldn't have fixed it. I'll be totally honest. I was almost there myself. But it would have been fine. I really love this game, and it is in early access. It's the developers are working their tails off, making it better. And I would have played it again. I would have done it all over again. Like I said, I love this game, and I would have done it all over again. The oil rig mission, and hopefully y'all would have joined me again on that ride. We've done it once before. We can do it again, and we can have a whole lot of fun while doing it. So let's go ahead, and we're gonna take all of the memories, and we're walking extra slow. Nice. Well, at least you got it sorted. I just blame YouTube because they blow it. Yes. Yeah. We'll blame it on YouTube and them giving me the app virus. Have no juncture whatsoever of fact. So we'll just go ahead and we'll blame it on the YouTubes. All right. So, last time we crafted a systems engineer. Crud, I spelled Amanda's name wrong. Sorry, I can spell promise. We crafted a systems engineer, though I don't think that we give them enough memories, so they might be a potato. So what are we gonna craft this time? Maybe a station protector. A growth specialist, a distributor. That would be kind of cool. I think them are, like a basic supplier, somebody to give us materials is kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe a quartermaster. I think there was a quartermaster down here somewhere. Yeah, it happens to me all the time because I'm constantly, watching streams on my phone. And yeah. Little bitty screen, old ass eyes, makes for spelling mistakes all the time. No worries at all. Funny story. I had to create this plague thing for a workshop thing. Printed, laminated, used for a 3-day event, and then hung it on my wall. 2 years later, someone finally looked at it and realized my name was spelled wrong. Oh, yes, that's right. You were telling me about that. So it's a running joke that my name is man, duh. Maybe a quant guardian of humanity? Maybe a doctor. Teacher. Hmm. Maybe a lab technician. Maybe they'll give us some different things to craft. All right, folks, come on. You're seeing the list in there. Give me some. Give me some options. Maybe a mission seeker, a health assistant, frontier explorer. Oh wow, they require quite a bit of things. I guess not. I guess that's about kind of the average, I guess. Guard just needs strength and discipline and focus. Yeah. Our teachers don't need any intelligence, apparently. They just need wisdom. Energy engineer, that might be good. Maybe get better energy usage. There's just so many options. Though a door jammer, that'd be kind of funny. I don't know what that does. Stick with core sciences. They are the ones that build the future. And those are reading, writing, and arithmetic, or is that too core? No, that's not what I meant. I love the fact that after I said it, like 10 seconds later when the stream caught up, I hear the giggle coming from the other room. I'm actually really leaning towards this either an energy engineer or a basic supplier. Because how about a doctor? Oh, okay. Yeah. Humans? What do we think about a doctor? Man Amazing offered a suggestion of a doctor. So we need empathy. That's logic. Wisdom, leadership, creativity, patience, focus, adaptivity. Where's our empathy? Empathy. All right, that's all of our teddy bears. That's okay. And then let's see, patience, empathy, wisdom, adaptability, logic, focus, empathy, patience, and discipline. Maybe not. That's a patience. Okay, I need a little bit more. Oh, there's more patience. All right, we went pretty good there. Now wisdom. Ah, wisdom. All right. Oh, let's go a little bit more wise. There we go. Got plus 10 on the leadership, plus 5 on the communications. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. All right. That wise. I think memory wise for that one is good. Okay. So then now we got another human. What do we think on this one? So we picked the doctor. I've got no clue. I was thinking someone for food since we're a bot. That's kind of what I was thinking about the energy. Energy engineer. Because we're a bot. We use electricity for everything. So I was thinking this, and maybe he'll give us better energy, usage. So logic, focus, and discipline. Well, there's a bunch of logic. There's some focus and some patience. Focus of 2. And we'll throw some creativity to them too. Focus, leader. Okay, now we got our focus. Good. There's some discipline. All right, we got our discipline. Now we need our logic. All right, there's some logic. So then let's see. Logic and discipline. So let's add that to the rack. We'll add a couple more to the rack of these. So then that boosted up the logic and the discipline. And patience and discipline. So we'll add that to the rack too. That'll... Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing the number is changing. I was seeing that the +8 and the +2 wasn't changing, but it is actually going up down here. These numbers here are actually going up. Okay. Maybe some more focus somewhere. Where's the focus? Maybe we'll add that one. Add a little more focus. There we go. So strength and those will come from the food items. All right. So I think we're good on the memories of those two. What do y'all think? Are we good on the memories, or should we add some more? Or are we ready to move on to adding food? I think we're ready to add some food and start them growing, and then they're like 10 minutes. Because I don't know if what happens once we launch these poor people into space. I don't know if they come back or what happens. I don't know. No clue. Yeah, see, that's exactly amazing. I don't know how many humans will you be able to make. I know that there's like at least 5 more or 3 more pods. Yeah, I want to say there was like 3 more pod seeds at the seed vault that we could launch up into space. So got to save some of the memories in case whatever happens after we launch them into space, we don't get more memories. Yeah. So got to save some memories for future humans that we're launching into space. Because I'd kind of like to launch at least another 3. All right, so this one here. Okay. This one here is... So we're going to add to rack, add to rack. We have a lot of this stuff. What is this one doing? Okay, this is giving us pretty well everything. So we're going to add a bunch of this because we've got a bunch of it made. Oh, I got a chime, but I don't see a message. Let me take this down to live chat. There we go. I gave my first human too much pot of baby food. I made a beautiful Greek Dr. Adonis of 156 kilograms and 73 centimeters. So the 73 centimeters would be, let's cm to inches, 73 centimeters. That's 20. Oh my gosh. That's only 28.7 inches tall. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Well, we're gonna shoot for a little taller. Hopefully. We're gonna add a little weight to them too. Okay. All right, 146 now. Yeah, I gotta Google it so I can kind of get an an idea. 146 is 57 inches, so almost 5 feet on this one so far. So we got a ways to go on this one. But we're going to go back and double check for more foods. Alright, so we got a couple more of the green and the yellow. So we need to actually set up some of these to going. The blue. Oh, it is doing blue. That's what it's doing right now. It's doing blue, green, yellow. So I think we're going to go with some more reds. I need tutorials. Sorry, I need tutorials. 73 centimeters is even smaller than me. I know. But you're just dynamite packed in a small package. That's all. Hey, T Hill, welcome in. Welcome in. So good to see ya. You've caught us while we are kind of going. We're thankful. We're really thankful. Because we kind of goofed up, and we're thankful that we're actually able to continue our mission of crafting 3 humans, and we're gonna send their happy asses to space. Okay, we got 333. All right, so this one here is a 208 centimeters. Ooh, now we're getting up there. 208 is 81 inches. So that is 60, 72 is 6 foot. So yeah, this bad boy, he's tall. Yeah, he's definitely tall. And then let's go kg to pounds. Weight is 80 kilograms, so 176 pounds. So we got to get him a little more fat on him. Add some more fat to him. 96. Okay. There he is. He's still a little bit, he's a lean, but he's looking pretty darn good. He's a strapping lad, or a Wonder Woman. Amazonian. Things are looking good, my guy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I thought I was being extra patient and had done all my saves and double saved and everything was good. We loaded up the game. We were at the oil rig. We came back here and our 2 human seed pods were glitched out, and it took us a long time, a lot of frustration, almost some tears, but we finally got it fixed. If in the future, if you play this game and the seed pods are all glitched out and they're like just, you have to get behind them, grab a hold of the top and throw them. Keep throwing them, and you'll eventually throw the seed pod off of the connector. Then you can then reconnect it up, and then you can work with it. Just in case you wanted to know. Okay, so I think this one this, I think this one's good. I mean, it's, this one here is 211 pounds, and it stands at 80, almost 82 inches. So 72, so that would be 6'10" tall. Got pretty good numbers all the way across. 170 life expectancy of 145 years. I think this one's going to be pretty good. I think this one's going to be good. Actually, so, ladies and gentlemen, are we calling this one good? Should I go ahead and begin crafting on this one? So we are growing humans. Yes, we are. Why are we making giants? Because the very first one I think is a potato, so we're overcompensating. You know me, overcompensation. If a little bit is good, a lot is a whole lot better. I'm thinking we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, we're doing it. We're crafting that one. Now this one, I think still needs a little bit of work. So we'll add that to there. Okay. So this one here is 171. That works out to be 5'7" tall. So height is good. And then 102 kilograms. Really? 102? What? Yeah, 102 works out to be 224 pounds. So we might want to remove some of the high fat off of this one. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. We'll take one off of there. No. Nope. I think it did. 102, yeah. Okay. Overcompensating. Immediately thought of Lord Farquaad. Oh, from Shrek. Right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, no water. The water's not keeping up. Okay. We'll just power this one down. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Scramble mode, scramble mode. was afraid of this. We have a backup plan in place. Actually, was it this one? No, it's this one. No, where's the hose? There's the hose. Okay. Give me the hose. Okay. Okay, water is over here. I was worried. Whoop, whoop, grab a hold. Thank you. One water purifier wasn't gonna be enough. Okay, we need one. So come on, come on. That's power. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh no. Oh no. It's the wrong one. We built the wrong freaking one. Okay. We didn't build a water one, we built a diesel petrol one. Oh no! Best laid plans going awry all of a sudden. Hold on, little human. I will fix this. Okay. Water purifier. Add all parts to machine. Come on. Oh, we're gonna need some electrical hose. I just know it. Hang in there, little friend. We will get you worked out. Okay, give me one more. Okay. Okay. Run, Forrest, run! Our little human's being Ralph Wiggum right now. I'm in danger! Water purifier. Build. Q. Okay, give me this one. Come on. Finish up. Okay, salt water there. Power. Power can go there. Okay. We're getting it up and running, ladies and gentlemen. We will make it look better when the problem has been corrected. So, okay. I had noticed that I had 2 water pumps, but only one of them was actually producing water. So I had a theory that they had to be split off. Because why would they have given us 4 of the darn things down here if, 4 of these machines, if, you know, for one little water purifier. So I had the thought that there was a reason behind it all. And so that's why I had the backup plan of, okay, if things go sideways, build another one. But I didn't want to waste the resources if we didn't need it. Okay, so now we got 2 water pumps going in. We got 2 water purifiers going out. We're probably eating through the batteries. Time to head home. All right, Just Kristen, we'll see you in a little bit. Drive safe. Don't let my panic. We just got to get stuff working first. Yes, absolutely. Wow. Okay, well, it's... Okay. Oh, wow. Even that one. What do you mean, no power? There's plenty of power. You know what? We're going to pause that. We'll see if that helps stabilize. Okay, why is this one still pulling water? You should not be... There, that one's now stopped pulling water. Okay, that screen's now stabilized. This screen's now stabilized. Okay, this thing was just chewing through the water. No pulling over to poop in chats. That was so awesome. That made me feel really special. Just being honest, it did. Okay. Crisis averted. Yeah. In the future, this thing goes on the boat. It takes too long to craft the food here. It uses a crap ton of fresh water. So we're going to have to build one of these and a water purifier on the boat. Yep. Food. And water to the boat. I'm making notes here. Streamlabs, thank you very much. I think it would sound like a wonderful idea to go over here and save my game. And we are not saving to number 8. We are going to save to number 7. Maybe 7? No. That's maybe 6? No. Maybe 5? 5. Because 5 was from the 19th. 4 is also from the 19th. Level 22. Level 22. And 3. 3, 4, and 5 are all the same. That's where we got screwed up. So saving over number 3, the 19th. Okay. All right, so we're on number 3. Okay, now why is this line not giving us power? What happened? Second crisis. Hello? Any more little friends want to come down? Come say hi? I've got this really interesting light. I'd love to show you my light. Can I show you my light? It's very friendly. The reason why this side isn't producing any power is the wind turbines are all junked and it's dark. So it's only producing solar over here on this side and it's dark out. That's why this line wasn't doing any more power. Which is probably why the roof wasn't producing power as well. Hence why we build lots of batteries to get us through the dark times. So we need to... Wow. We've really built that many wind turbines here? Whoa. Okay, so this line and the main line will start producing power again here shortly. But we're good on the battery. This one's producing bio waste, at least. Okay. So I think we're going to wait for this one to finish. Or... Uh-oh. Oh, we have to resume on this one. Okay. So I think we're just going to run the one human right now. No food. Once this one's done, then we'll start this one. Ay caramba. And they said crafting humans was going to be easy. I'm a basket case of emotions here. It's almost like I'm an actual parent. Save those power. All right. So we'll put this diesel machine away. And we'll put this extra water hose away. You know what? We probably ought to... I'm proud Papa Steel, yeah. You know what? We probably... What we might do is put this stuff away, the foodstuffs, take our wrench out and fix some of the wind turbines to get more power going, even though we're likely going to be pulling them out of here. Don't need that much glass. In fact, I don't think we need any glass, but we're going to take some anyway because we're just going to be extra cautious since we're having to make the run. Okay, did that. Okay, where is like rubber? Yep. And silicone. Got plastic. Probably need a bunch more polyurethane. Copper. That's what we need. Copper. Where's our aluminum? Do we have any aluminum down here? Ah, there's the aluminum. Okay. There we go. So we'll go up top, fix those wind turbines first. Yeah, the rate that these things break down needs to be adjusted. Because you get about 3, maybe 4 days worth of use out of them before they're just like kaput. They generate a lot of power, but they break down so fast. I mean, look, I just repaired this one and it's already needs 1 plastic. There, that's all of those fixed. All right. And I happen to notice there was some more bio nuggets around. Do. Okay, it's about 2 o'clock. Okay. Hiya. There's a bunch out here. This is the ones that I originally saw. Out here. Okay, and that one's C in the solars. No problem. They don't break down. Unless one of these guys runs into them. Alright, so these are all good. Gotta watch that first step, it's a doozy. We need a bit of a boost. There we go. Da, da, da. Okay, so those solars should be producing out here, and they're not. So there is something wrong up here. No juice there. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe it's just because it's cloudy and the sun's over there, and so the solar's just not able to produce at all. Oh, need more iron. So those are all going into there, going into there, going into there. So that one's at least producing a little. Need iron for that, iron for that. Yep. I think I'm needing a lot more iron. I am Iron Man. Do 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 do. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and take all of this iron, this iron. We're gonna even take this here plastic. Those are not too bad. We're gonna grab this here plastic because I seem to think that we went through a little bit more plastic than I thought we would. Slow walk back up the stairs. And just think, I thought we had this section, this system, all done up and it was all nice and good to go. I'm almost thinking we need to fix those 3 and 4 saltwater pumps, put out 3 and 4 freshwater pumps, purifiers, and run that all up in order to get enough water up here. You are absolutely correct there, Laura. That's what I believe as well. They made the wind turbines break down faster. So then folks would actually use the solar panels. But then what they're finding out is folks are just pretty well only using solar and then building huge battery banks, kind of like what I've been doing, to store to get us through the night, and not even building these because these things cost so much resources to fix. And if it wasn't for the fact that we're in the process of crafting 2 humans and needing a lot of power and generating a lot of food for them, I wouldn't even be fixing these. Yeah, see, the sun is back behind the building, so that these solars are pretty well wasted. I'm really tempted to pull all of this out and move it all to the roof. But I think that might be something to do off stream because that's a whole lot of work. And we are on number 3, right? Yes. Number 3. Number 3. Override number 3. Yeah, there we go. Their backup system's freaking me out. Hey, welcome in, Wildcat Arrow. How's it going, Wildcat? Ah, human. We made a human. Whoop, whoop. We got a human. So now we're going to give it a few minutes to kind of catch its breath, the electrical system and the water system, before we finish up this one. So did we finish up what we were wanting to do with them? I don't think we did. I think we needed more strength and growth and all of that. Oh, no. Add to the rack. Yeah, we needed to add some more goodies to them. But then we had Panic City. Okay, so deposit similar. Throw that up there, that. Okay, then the bio nuggets were over here on the end. Got some more electrical cable. Okay, so now we should be empty. Yep, okay. Don't have any other foods in there. So we do have 2 of these. Mighty Foods. And these. Okay. So they give height, intelligence, life expectancy, weight, and strength. So all of that is good, but we got to give them more of the lot. What? Wow, we got to give them more logic, focus, discipline. Because I thought we had all of the memories already set up for them. But no. Oh, okay. So we could... Oh, this was our doctor. I think this was our doctor. Because this was our... This is our energy engineer. This was our doctor. Somehow it got switched. That's why it was so goofy. It was supposed to be our doctor. Track the doctor. So our doctor is 100%. Okay, so now is our height and weight still good? Our weight is 108. So almost 240 pounds. And our height is now 206, is 81 inches. So that would be 6'9". Yeah, 6'9". Okay, so he's a beast. He's a mountain man of a doctor. All right. So while we're letting the systems kind of catch up, well, where's the water? Where's the water? Water's this way. So it should be producing a lot of water in. Okay, so we're back to 2,000 gallons of water. Okay. So before we hit to begin, I'm going to step away and use the restroom, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely do the gamble and the heist and all that stuff and have some fun while I step away. Be right back. Oh, wrong buttons. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see about adding some strength and things like that to our doctor. Because he's such a tall drink of water and all of that. Wonder if we can maybe make him big, bad, and strong. So intellect is 182. So, oh, wait a minute. We gotta go up here. Height, intelligence, strength, weight. This is weight, strength. That's a strength of 6. Strength of 2. Strength of 2. Strength of 1. Strength of 15. All right, so they're going to be big. They're going to be big. All right, let's begin our doctor. Plus, we got some extras for next time. Yeah. That's kind of a cool effect that they got going on here. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything. Because, I mean, look how full this one is and how little is in this one. Please don't be another potato! Alright. So now we're just kind of just relaxing. Got to come up with a game plan. Well, as we know, when we leave, this thing stops working. So actually, let's go in here and let's clear the queue of all of that. Power this thing down. We'll leave this here in case, you know, we need it or want to use it, but we will go ahead and craft one out on the boat and the freshwater machine. Because we got a little bit of time. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that while we wait. Oop, got some bio nuggets here. Oop. They be pooping. Wow. Lots of bio in here. Oh, wrong door. So we haven't left the complex. I think we're safe to craft out on the boat. Because we haven't left the complex completely. And of course it's dark. So squeegees are probably going to come attacking. This is the saltwater output. So, okay. Water purifier. Add all parts to queue. And then we need a water tank. Add all parts to queue. Probably we'll add all parts to queue for 2. Yeah, we'll do 2 tanks, 2 water purifiers. We've already got the saltwater piece. We've got electricity. Now it's like, where are we going to put the freaking water pump or water tanks. Well, maybe right in here. Because we've got to put the water purifier thing over here. You guys really want to... All right. Water purifier. See if I build it way the heck out here, it's fine. So I think it's because of the box. Eh? Eh? You wanna play? Eat late. Did it pick it up? Nope. Walked right over it. And I know I don't have to pick all this bio nuggets and stuff up, but we can use it for diesel. Converting it to diesel. Put that in there. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to take it all. And then we're going to take this box. We're going to put this box right up here. Hey, ow. All right. Hopefully it'll stay there. We may have to break it down. Break it on down. So then we can put these like right out on. Okay, that's this is the side with the ports. Okay. Just making sure. As close to the wall as we can get. Doink. I'm just thankful that it was actually calm seas whenever I put it. It's like, rah, rah, trying to build. I'll take all of that. Drop that down. Okay. Oh, we don't have any water. Don't have any water pipes on us. Okay. So where do we put water tanks? How big is... They're not very big. They're kind of narrow. Actually, where are we going to put the food processor? That's the bigger question. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Because where would we put the food processor? Because that's a pretty big hunker. So let's kind of figure out where we're going to put that thing. Because I think it's going to be too big to put over here. I mean, technically it could go there, it says. But it would be out in the road. Okay. Maybe out on the front of the boat? Some way? Ooh, maybe right here. Okay, let's take all of this. We don't really use these boxes anyways. They were pretty. We can put them up somewhere else. Okay, I think right there. What do you think of that, ladies and gentlemen? Because I can still break it down if we don't like that placement. Because I didn't want to put it out here because that'll block the solar panels. I guess I could put it out here in the middle, going a long ways, or across this way. I don't know if we're cruising to a spot, if, you know, things will pop out. I don't know where else to put them without breaking down this whole section. Oh, wow. I'm actually thinking that might be what we need to do. Egads. Oh. Is my chat not updating? What's going on here? Yeah, my chat in OBS is not updating. Okay, there we go. There we goes. There it goes. Welcome in, Christy Gaming. I do apologize. Like I said, I was having a little chat in my OBS. I was hearing tones, but I wasn't seeing anything coming up. I do apologize. Welcome in, welcome in. I hate to say it, but I think that's what we need to do. I think we need to remove all of this here and put that food processor in here. Because I think if we have it out here on this edge, as it's producing food items, we're going to have to stop. And the waves are going to throw the food items off. Okay, well, let's do a save. And we're backing up to number 3. Okay. Because when you scrap things that are mounted to your boat, there's a chance that you can sink your boat. Just a tip for the wise. Before you scrap anything on your boat, save. All right. Because we have watched the videos, the funny videos of things breaking down. But, oh my gosh, look at all this work. All right. right. Welcome home. Welcome home. Good to see you made it home. Now, what is High Strung going to make you for dinner since you had to work so hard and talk to all the crazy people? Speaking of dinner, what are we going to do for dinner there, Amanda Amazing? What are you feeling like you would like me to cook? Actually, I should say. Because you are planning on doing a little bit of a stream a little later. I'm heating up spaghetti right now. Nice. I love a good spaghetti. That's what I could do there, Amanda Amazing. I could do some shrimp Alfredo with some Asiago cheese, an Asiago cheese sauce. I don't know what the Amazing One is going to stream. She's been very tight-lipped, even to me. Okay, so we're gonna pull this out. You know what? We're going to shut this off. Then we'll store the trash. So then we're not listening to that thing. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. We'll put this stuff up here. We're even going to split some of this or a little lighter. I honestly haven't decided yet. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, man. All this good battery juice is going to go bye-bye. Although we do need to run power over here at least, so that can stay. Pasta. Despite Thanksgiving yesterday, I haven't eaten yet today. Yeah, I overdid it yesterday. Big time. And I actually had a little bit of problems last night. So, we're gonna kind of take it a little bit easier. I think we're gonna leave this box there. We're gonna take all of this. Hey. Apparently I can't pick up a box? Okay, fine. I'll just scrap its ass. Alright. Well, maybe we'll try keeping the batteries up above. Yeah, we do have, not a lot, but we do have quite a bit of ham left over from yesterday. So we could do some real good ham and cheese sandwiches for dinner. Or I could do that shrimp Alfredo. Could do a lasagna. If we started it now, we could have it by midnight. Because, you know, even the Stouffer type lasagna takes like forever and a day. That's an inside joke between Amanda Amazing and I. Story time with Steel Nevar. You get two. You get two this episode. One time many years ago, I did one of those Stouffer lasagna meals. Excuse me. I did one of those Stouffer lasagna meals, and what am I doing? Oh, food processor. And it never got done. It just okay. Oh, the batteries. It's because of the batteries, the clearance of the batteries. Okay. So it just never got done. It just took forever and ever. And I cooked it. It said, cook it for like 85 minutes. And I checked it at 85 minutes, and it wasn't even close. It was still frozen in the middle, I swear. And so then I cooked it. I wound up cooking it forever and before it was done. So then one time, Amanda Amazing was like, hey, let's do a lasagna. I was like, oh, we can't do a lasagna. It takes forever to do a lasagna. And she's like, what are you talking about? It's like 80 minutes. I'm like, no. It may say 80 minutes, but it doesn't. It takes a lot longer than that. She's like, no. I'm like, it takes like 4 hours. She's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it doesn't take that long. So the inside joke is that anytime we have lasagna, it takes like 4 hours. I know it'll grow there. Go there. I know it'll grow there. It's going to take at least 7 hours to cook. I don't know if we can wait that long. Well, I guess we could have some ham sandwiches while we wait. And are you sure you had the oven turned on? I did. I truly did. It took so bloody long because it was insane. Oh, now the boat is rocking. All right, so oh, look at that. We got it pretty straight, even with the motor rocking. That's actually kind of impressive. So now we know where that's going. So let's build some power box. Okay, power box up on the roof. It's on that side of the light. Oh, you know what? We need to come on this side of the light. All right, we'll come on this side of the light. Oh, but we want to build one in the middle so then the line isn't sagging. We don't like saggy lines. I didn't even want any food after Turkey Day until about 2 p.m. today. Yeah, I've had a blueberry muffin so far today. That's been it. There we go. Got power. So I'm thinking put the freshwater tanks in here and then just run a water line on through. How big is a water tank? Can I put it on the ceiling? No. Okay. I can fit one there. Can I fit one? Can fit one back there. That'd be kind of nice. I can only fit one. All right, we'll just use one, and if we have problems, then we'll add another one another time. And you were up so freaking early watching Neil play. Yes, because of said problems that I was having. It was kind of a continuation throughout the whole night. Yeah. It was kind of not a fun evening. There we go. Unfortunately, things just kind of got away from us today with all the backup troubles and all of that. I had plans of we come back, grab the 2 humans, seeds that were ready to rock and roll. They were already crafted. Just going to grab a little bit more food. And then we were going to head off to the rocket complex. And here we are messing with water pipes. H2O comes right down like this. And we'll put this one over here. Oh, sorry, in and out. So what happened was when we had excuse me, we had been here at this complex and we had put a lot of things in the green machine like this that's inside there to produce, and it takes a long time for them to produce. And we put our human seeds in there in those 2 little machines just to set. And so that way then they were safe. We then left and went to a completely different area. And the only thing that I was worried about was whether or not the food items out of the green machine would just stop making while we were gone. That was the only problem that I foresaw, was that, oh, this green machine will stop producing the food items, and then we'll just have to, produce food items whenever we get back, start it up again. Well, what happened was we got back, the food items had stopped, but the seed holders that was in the machines were freaked out and they would not let go. So we could not get the seed holders out of the machine, and they weren't attached to the machine. So the seeds were actually going bad. So then you would think, okay, just go to a previous backup. Well, I had screwed up and overwritten the backup that we had done. So we had it took quite a while, but we finally did find one of the backups that was after, or yeah, we had overwritten the backup, so we didn't have an actual backup. So we were looking at potentially losing all of the progress that we had made at the oil rig just to save the seeds. So that would have been like 12 hours worth of gameplay would have been lost just to save the seeds, because we have a very limited number of seeds in the vault. The seeds are way more precious than the time to reclaim the oil rig. So that's why I was freaking out, was because we could potentially lose the seeds. And so we were able to finally fix it, the seed containers, and get those seed containers off of the machine and save it all. And so we have the oil rig is completed, the seeds are completed, or well, the last seed should be completed by the time we're done with all this water stuff. And now we're moving the water function, or the food production, out of primarily food production is going to be on the boat and not in the complex. So that way then we can travel and make the food, because it takes so long to make the food items for the babies. So yeah, that's what happened today. It was chaos. Okay, who's attacking? Oh, you guys. Seriously? Anybody else? I didn't think so. Nope, they are. For whatever reason, they're all hot to trot. At least it's not Bruce. Yeah, that was after the last stream. I had saved the game, and Bruce, right as I saved, realized that Bruce, the shark that was just outside of the boat, was all sorts of freaking out. And I was like, what on earth is his deal? So I figured, okay, I'll save and he'll be fine. I loaded into the game. Oh, ow. I loaded into the game, and Bruce was pissed, and he was attacking the boat. So it's been an eventful little stream of not getting much accomplished. Oh, well, that's okay. We can go that way with it, and then go this way with it over to here, and then we go, hey, grab, gimme. Attach a cable. One of the outspouts. Just one of them. Don't matter which one. Oh, I'm out of cable. That's why. Whoops. And Bruce just wanted to taste the boat. Touch the boat. Let me put my glasses back on, apparently. Whoops. Oh, Bruce just wanted to touch the boat. Oh, yeah, I read that now. Oh, clear as day. So now, will you attach? Thank you. There we go. There is a reason that soap operas are so popular. People like drama. Today has been a roller coaster. Yes, it has been a roller coaster of emotions. All right, so we got power, we got water. Now we got to get power and water over to there. All right, well, since we got to run the water line across the floor anyway. Do. Back and forth and back and forth and da 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 da. Oh, one iron left in there. Nope, that's all that. Oh, all right. My kingdom for a few irons. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Something that didn't look quite right. What happened there? Yeah. Somehow we traded the iron out for the plastic. Uh-huh. What is going on here? Folks are folks are actually working today, unlike myself, and so they're passing their work off on to me since I'm not there. Yay. That's always comforting. Yep. Uh-huh. More passing. I do apologize if my phone is ringing off the hook in your guys' ears. There. Okay. Salt water goes to there. Why is it not? Is it because this is too close? Are you... It's because this machine is too close to that outlet. Oh. Oh, son of a... What the? Saltwater output? Oh! No, it was fine. I just was trying to put it in the wrong hole. It's all good. Whoops. Oh, good. We haven't ended. I broke down and heated up some leftovers. Nice. Awesome. Nope, we're still going. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll power this on. Okay. Oh, gotta power this on. Oh, well, this needs electricity too. Seriously? What on earth is going on? One second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. message to find out what the hell's going on. They're disturbing my peace and calm. Okay. So we're gonna just we're gonna break that down. Something tells me that we want to leave that spot open because this is a carbon dioxide port. So we may need this space open. But I didn't want that box because I was afraid that box, since it wasn't crafted there, it might not hold, and it'd go flying off in a rough sea. So I thought I would scrap it down. Okay, so this one's a little too close to the wall. So we'll build... Watch that first step. So we'll build a couple of them. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Ah. It's not something for me, but some days you just can't make this level of stupid up. Okay, this is green. So someone is pushing the boundaries of what they are allowed to have. And so they've requested a whole lot of something for a lot of people because so recently, a couple weeks ago, one of my coworkers, a good friend of mine, he passed away all of a sudden. And so that person was another person's boss. So since he's no longer her boss, she's decided that she is now the boss. And therefore, she wants to change how different things are ran or used. And she's totally ignoring the requirements. And so she has placed a notification for each and every person that she wants the change to happen for. I'm sorry, family Rams. Thanks for the stream. It's a bit late for me. Take care and have a great weekend. Oh, thank you so much, family Rams, and welcome in anytime. Swing by any old time. We're glad to have you. Good night. I I don't know. I know Amanda Amazing, you said it's good night. So I was going to say Amanda Amazing's going to be streaming a little bit later, but you're going off to bed. And so sleep well, my friend. Sleep well. All right, so we're producing fresh water. Yay! We're getting a reserve. Yay! We can power this up, and we could make stuff on the boat. Yay! Okay, close this off. Majestic Carlin, welcome in, welcome in. Hello there, I've been lurking while playing around in Planet Crafter Toxicity. I'm looking forward to that DLC. Cleaning up my base and stuff. Very nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Planet Crafter Toxicity for Amanda Amazing and I to try that out. But we just currently right now we have so many good games. All right, shall we go check on our doctor? Now that we got a food situation corrected on the boat, that'll fill up with water. Oh yeah, not a problem. Definitely, if you have not checked out Majestic Carlin, you do yourself a favor and click that link and give her a subscribe. Fantastic content creator. I'm not sure how you and I got connected there, Majestic Carlin, but I'm really glad that we did. All the games, all the time. Get extra keyboards and play with your toes. Actually, I actually have a couple of extra keyboards sitting right over there. I could easily play with both feet, one on each foot. And our batteries are coming back up. Our humans are ready. All right. So, with that, I think we're going to leave them here. We're going to leave the food production here for now. Although we're going to grab some of these good, real goodies. In fact, we're just going to take all these. And do we have any? We have some of that. So we'll take some of that. Some more of that. We'll take some more of that. We got omegas. We got omegas. Lots of omega on the boat. We'll take these. All right. What else we got in here? All right, we'll leave these here. He followed me and my Planet Crafter journey, and I finally got to watch his stuff and found all of you. Amazing community you have. Oh, thank you so very much. We have amazing community of creators joining us. We have been very blessed. Yeah, I think RDJ brought a lot of us together. I completely agree. Because I know it was RDJ that brought you and I and Amanda Amazing. Well, not Amanda Amazing and I, but you with Amanda Amazing and I. Yeah, it was through RDJ. And Jessica Wanders. We can't forget about Jessica. Oop. Don't like that weird angle. If it's not a right angle, it's a wrong angle. You're going to really like Toxicity. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, nice. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to slow walk our fuzzy butts to the boat, empty out. We're going to leave our 2 humans in there because they're safe for now. We're going to save, and then we're going to probably call the stream. Don't be obtuse. Yes, Jessica, another fellow Canadian. Yes, we love our Canadians around here. There's quite a few Canadians that have joined us, and I'm not sure how I'm being obtuse. I met a couple through Patmos, and that included Jessica RDJ, who I asked after for his voice alone, and Heradev. Yep, they led me to everyone else. Oh, should I be? Oh, acute instead. Okay, now I'm picking up. I'm a little slow. Whatever he doesn't have in symmetry, he makes up in acuteness. Aww. Shucks. Okay, so do we have any nuggets? Yeah, we do have some nuggets, but we have those nuggets that are down here. Yes, RDJ's voice is great. Yes. I have listened to many of his streams and fallen asleep. There we go. So then we'll deposit all similar. Okay, so now we're going to need more boxes for all of the jelly. Okay. Oh, no, I'm trying to put it on the floor. I'm not trying to attach it to the wall. Silly thing. Okay, we'll build a box there. It's not quite what I like, but I might be able to fix it off stream here. Mostly just trying to get underweight. Okay, get over here. Put this away. Okay. Okay. There we go. Split that. Don't need quite that much. Cable on us. Okay. Just a fun group all around. Yeah, Heradev is so fun. I try to make Friday nights my catch up on streamers I follow. There are so many now, but also so inspiring too. Yes, completely agree. That's usually what I try to do during the day, is try to catch up on as many of you folks as I can. So we removed a lot of battery. So I'm going to do that off a stream. So we're going to save real fast. And we're saving to the slot number 3. Yeah, slot number 3. Okay. All right. So I am going to say thank you all very much for joining us today. It wasn't quite what I had originally set out for, but I think we made a whole lot of good progress. I already had a roster of streamers before I found this ever widening circle, so I just couldn't follow everyone because there's already times I have 3 streams going at once. Yeah. Oh my god, there's an LGIO video for this game. Oh, let's game it out. Yes, that just came out. I look forward to watching it a little later on this evening. Yeah, Jack and oh, Auntie. Jack and Auntie reached out to him and asked him if he would be willing or wanting to do a Let's Game It Out, and I'm so glad that he has. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching it. So I would just want to say thank you, all the lurkers, all the chatters, each and every one of you. You make it so much fun. I don't know when the next stream of this will be, but next stream we will be taking our human seeds down to the rocket. And that is going to be our mission, is to complete that and fire off the rocket and getting 3 of our humans up into space, and we will see what happens. I have no idea. I just know that we launch humans into space. So, all right. I thank you all so very much, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Good night.